Hey guys, Good Guy Dan here. This is going to be a kit talk video about the GP01fb, the full burner or burnier, whatever you'd like to call it, Gundam. This is a kit I finished a couple months back. It's been on the blog for a while, so it's nothing new that you guys haven't seen before if you do check that out periodically. But I just wanted to talk about the kit, give some insight on it, and maybe point out some of the things that I did to set mine apart from some other models that I've seen out there. So I actually received this kit as part of the gift exchange on Reddit at the end of 2013. Maybe I mixed that up earlier. This kit was completed in 2014, but I got it at the end of 2013. Anyways, I wound up broking the action frame arms on the kit, and I had to wait for replacements for a while, and when the kit sat on my shelf, I worked on other things and commissions and just kind of fell to the wayside. But once I got the arms, I started cranking on it again and finished it in pretty short order. I kind of have a love-hate relationship with these RG kits because a lot of the parts on them are so small. I have a difficult time holding them or securing them to my paint skewers when I get ready to paint them, or frankly, I tend to lose a lot of parts too, and with all the small parts in these kits, they tend to be a victim of that more than other kits, larger kits. So, I've gotten all that out of the way. Let's actually talk about the kit. One of the issues that I had with this model right out of the box is a lot like the Freedom Gundam, the RG version of it. I looked at this and I thought, they didn't do enough color separation on it, like the way the RX-78-2 has it. So what I did is I used a lot of masking tape, and I went through and masked out all these small panels, like up here along the top of the leg, the backs of the leg, masking off like the little gray parts down here on the ankle armor, on the skirts, the side skirts too, you can see. Even on the rear skirt there, where it's not necessarily visible most of the time. And on the vernier pods up here. I think this kit really benefits from highlighting some of the detail that wasn't covered with different colors of plastic. Let's see. Also, all the little raised areas of the feet down here. And I actually hand brushed all these with, I think it was no, it wasn't enamel, it was lacquer. It was the Mr. Hobby. It's like a warmer gray color. And then the verniers were done with silver-based enamel. I don't think I did any modification to this kit. Actual physical modification of the plastic. I did, I used one of the builder parts kits and gave it this long rifle, which I thought was a nice touch. I've seen some resin versions of the kit that had this thing. It's called I think it's called an ore cannon. I don't know if that's backed up with the cannon of this kit at all. I really haven't seen anything, but I also haven't really looked that hard either, so if you do happen to know, mention something in the comments, I'd be interested to know. So outside of the paint modification that I did this kit, I made some changes with the decals on the shield and the arm, the shoulders up there. I'm not a big fan of the stock 01 decal that you get there on the shoulder, and I think there's a larger one in the shield. Nope, there isn't. So I decided to go through and give it more of a Kotoki kind of feel with the ship designator and the EFSF logo on the shoulders. And then I came up with my own decal scheme on the shield using a larger version of the Albion ship designator, an 01 for the unit, Anaheim Electronics, which you know, surprisingly for one of their models, it doesn't have a whole lot of AE stickers plastered all over it, so I thought it deserved at least one. And then a larger EFSF decal there. So it's not a huge difference. It's just something that I wanted to incorporate to set mine apart from other kits that I had seen, and also to essentially avoid using decals I didn't find to be all that attractive personally. So that's the reasoning behind that, at least. Oh, okay, now that I'm looking at it, I also did some color separation with the grays. You can see the frame is a gunmetal, the joints are a dark gray, and then the little details are a lighter gray. Sometimes I forget these things because it's been, I don't know, 2-3 months since I've handled this kit, so sometimes it's a surprise forgetting what I have done and looking at it. For reference, the decals that I used on this kit, they came from 2 sources. Like always, I try to get the water slides for the kit. So I did use the Bandai water slide set. The nice thing about this is it's the decal set for both the FB and the regular GP01. So if you have both RG kits, you only have to buy one set of decals. So that's pretty handy. And along with that, I also used this here, which is the DX04 EFSF decal kit. Or decal set from Gunpla Kits. Actually, it's from Bandai, but I bought it through Gunpla Kits, so excuse me for that. I mentioned in the Zaku Head video that Bandai is reprinting this decal set, and you can pre-order it right now through Gunpla Kits. I imagine that GG Infinite and a few other places will eventually carry it, but I definitely recommend if you're a guy that likes to build a lot of Fetty kits, this is definitely something to look at. It has a lot of the like Ace unit decals here that maybe were on a decal kit at one point, but maybe you can't get those decal kits anymore. Like I've seen these Jack Halloween on Gims before, I know. I can't recognize most of these. I see Armoro, I see the White Dingo, and I see a bunch of Australia or Torrington base decals, but I couldn't tell you what half of these are. I think this may be for the Crazy Horse, but anyways, if you can get a hold of one of these decal sets, I do recommend it, especially if you like modifying decal schemes. It's very helpful. That about sums up everything on this kit. It was a pretty straightforward build. A little bit of masking goes a long way on this model. This isn't my favorite RG kit. I think I still like the Zaku over this. I'm building the Exia right now, and I do really like the Exia as well. This kit wasn't bad overall. Maybe a few gripes about it. I find the way the core booster is set up on here, the torso, the legs, and the core booster tend to fall apart, especially the upper body from the lower body, so that can be kind of a pain. These little vents I wound up gluing in because they kept popping out, which also was a pain in the butt. And, well, that was about it. Otherwise, it was a pretty good build. And, I would like to see, you know, if Bandai gets around to, I don't know if they're still going to call them 2.0s at this point, or if they're just going to go with the 3.0 moniker. I would really like to see a release of a master grade like this. Maybe I'm getting my hopes up, but it's been a very long time since they've done a master grade release out of the Stardust Memory series, so it would be pretty cool to see that. So anyway, I don't have any more to add about the kit, so hopefully this was helpful if you're planning on building one of these, or if you're just interested about what I did to mine. So anyways, this is Good Guy Dan signing out. See you guys. Bye.